Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. For today's video, we are going to tackle about the chapter 7, the teacher and the community. Teachers' ethical and professional behavior. At the end of this chapter, you should be able to illustrate the different professional ethics and behaviors for teachers, to describe how the code of ethics can help or guide a teacher in the day-to-day performance of his work, hence resulting for good teacher. And lastly, to exhibit the professional behavior as set out by the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers in the Philippines. Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers, Article 3. The very title of this unit indicates that teachers are expected to be part of the community. To be part of the community definitely means to participate in the life of that community. Now, the question is, what is that community referred to here? And how can teachers be part of that community? Well, that's what we're going to find out in the 8 sections of the Article 3, the Code of Ethics for Teachers, within the school and the community outside the school. Teacher as a facilitator of learning. Article 3, Section 1 states that the teacher is a facilitator of learning and the development of the youth. Therefore, shall render the best service by providing an environment conducive in learning and growth. So, facilitator comes from the word facilitate, which means to make something or to make learning easier. The teacher facilitator provides an educational atmosphere where students have the opportunity to fulfill their potential for intellectual, emotional, physical, and psychological growth. Evaluates the needs and abilities of students and determine methods and techniques that best present and provide instruction to students within assigned subject areas. Ensures students show continuous improvement in learning basic and essential skills. Embrace technology and looks for a purposeful way to engage students. Welcomes the challenge of creating an engaged and vigorous curriculum that makes connection to important concepts and ideas within and across discipline. You, as the professional teacher, facilitate learning or make learning much easier. Learning is a difficult task and is made easier when you make dry lesson interesting, enjoyable, and exciting. As a professional teacher, we make learning easier when we simplify the complex and concretize the abstract. And this is what is ethical for every professional like you ought to do. And this we can do after 4 long years of academic preparation. What happens sometimes, however, is teacher complicate the simple and teaches only at the abstract level. To facilitate learning, a conducive learning environment is necessary. It has been proven that learners learn best in a pleasant environment. A pleasant environment is where the learners can be themselves because teachers are caring. No need to put the best self forward because teachers and classmates truly care and take you for who you are. And there is no place for all forms of bullying in a conducive learning environment. A conducive learning environment makes learner believe that they can do their work and feel accepted. a favorable learning climate is not competitive like everyone is tense. The teacher who believes that every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists they become the best they can possibly be. Like teacher Rita Pearson in TED Talk, is a facilitator for learning. So that is how a teacher should be a facilitator in her own classroom. Too much with the section number 1, which is teacher as facilitator of learning. And now, let us proceed with our next topic, which is teacher leadership and initiative for community participation. Section 2 refers to the leadership and the initiative of the professional teacher in the community movements for moral, social, economic, and civic betterment for the community. As professional teacher, you do not live in an ivory tower, meaning you are not supposed to be removed or aloof from the community life. Schools are at the heart of the community, and you as professional teachers are expected to be in the world and in the world with others and for others. The word provide leadership and initiative in Section 2 of Article 3 implies that as a professional teacher, you have not to wait for the community to ask for help. Instead, take the initiative to help the community without asking for help. For every teacher is an intellectual leader in the community, especially in the barangay, and shall welcome the opportunity to provide such leadership when needed, to extend counseling services as appropriate, to be actively involved in matters of affecting the welfare of the people. And you do not just welcome the opportunity to lead. Section 2 states that professional teacher ought to take the initiative to offer your help for the improvement of the community. Many a time, you can be a guidance teacher, prayer leader, commentator or reader in a religious celebration, fiesta coordinator, or judge in or coach for a contest, financial advisor, a nurse, a doctor, prayer rolled into one. So as a professional teacher, it is not just about teaching students within the school. It is also our ethical behavior to be part of the community, to be part of the life of the community. As what I have observed with my professors today, they engage in different kinds of activities that is related in our community, just like having a contest or a dance competition. They use their talents, they share their talents to their students to make the program successful, and they also offer their help to the community. Providing leadership and initiative also means working with the community. This means getting the parents and other members of the community participate in such activities. So as what I have said earlier, there is a cooperation between the school and the community to engage in a community celebration. Teachers, as they participate in the community affairs, proves that they are the most responsible and most important members of the society, because their professional efforts affect the fate of the earth.